A subplot is a supporting plot that comes secondary to the main thrust of the story. Subplots often revolve around the relationships between the main and supporting characters. Subplots can make or break a novel, as they add depth and texture to the main story and make the world feel more authentic and three-dimensional. Hi, I'm Kat, creator of The Novel Factory. The Novel Factory is writing software that includes dedicated areas for managing your main plot and subplots, with index cards, colour coding and drag and drop functionality. You can try it completely free for 30 days. If you like our videos, please subscribe to help support us in making more. Each of these videos has an accompanying article, which can be found on our website. So, what is the difference between a central plot and a subplot? The central plot is the story of the protagonist's pursuit of their main goal. It follows the challenges that character faces and how they evolve as a person between the first and last chapters. Subplots are all secondary storylines that take place in the book, including romance and other relationships, the arcs of other characters and backstories. So how does the subplot affect the main plot? Subplots should feed into and support the main plot. Skilled storytellers will ensure subplots weave in and out of the main plot in a seamless way that means the main plot would fall apart without them. As well as supporting the plot in a concrete way, with plot points and character development, subplots should support the main thrust of the story in a thematic way. For example, if the main theme of the story is about a character's craving for power, then the romance subplot should also be affected in some way by the interplays and effects of power. Remember that subplots should never overshadow the main plot. If you find this is happening, it may be that your subplot is more compelling than your main plot, and maybe it needs to be promoted. Here are some examples of subplots. Romance. If you're writing a romance novel, then that will be the main plot, not the subplot. However, a romance between the protagonist and another character, or two, is one of the most common subplots in all genres. Other relationships. Another rich source of subplots is the relationship between the main character and the other characters. It could be the troubled marriage, the strained relationship with the daughter, son or best friend, or a challenging boss or colleague. Supporting characters, including antagonists, can have their own goals, obstacles, successes and failures, and these can be explored in subplots. Subplots can be used to share backstory, which can help readers build empathy with the main characters and understand their behaviour better. Here are some things to consider when analysing and developing your subplots. Take each of your subplots in isolation and look at them in detail. Do each of them have a setup, development and resolution? Are the mentions of the subplot balanced? They certainly don't have to be consistently spread at exactly even intervals. But if most of a subplot is developed in the first act, then doesn't come up again until one brief mention in the final act, it may need a little massaging. Finally, do the subplots enhance the main story? Are they consistent thematically, and do they offer additional tension, conflict, and character development? If you're working on subplots, then you might want to try out the Novel Factory's Subplot Manager, which allows you to view all of your subplots in a grid alongside your scenes, and even drag and drop plot points, plot threads, and scenes. Don't forget to check out the text article that accompanies this video. The next step in the novel writing roadmap is Step 12, Character Viewpoints.